Okay, three, two, one, cue the talent. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored today twice. First, Dave spoke with me, and now Eric agreed to talk about his movie Fries that's coming out as a part of the Tribeca Film Festival. Thank you so much for finding time to meet with us. uh, Maybe you can talk. I Google you, and I'm pretty honored to have a person with so many credentials, like Algerian, originally from France, be able to talk to me and represent the culinary community. Can you talk a little bit about maybe a little bit about you, your life to food, and maybe in relation to the film fries that we're talking today.
Sure. So I was born in the south of France, in Antibes, in the French Riviera, and I grew up with an Italian grandmother and a Provençal grandmother. My mother was from Morocco, and my entire life I ate extremely well, and I was very passionate about cooking and eating. And instead of studying in school, I was reading cookbooks. And therefore, at age 15, I ended up in a culinary program. And at 17, I was working in fine dining restaurants in Paris. 1989, moved to the US. 1990, to New York. 1991, Le Bernardin, where I am the chef and owner today.
Wow, what a journey! And what brought you to like? I saw you've been so much in the media. You've been so much known to the public. What brought you specifically to the movie Fries? Like how that relationship starts?
Well, it's a couple of things that made me want to be in a movie. First of all, I love French fries. I'm pretty opinionated and passionate about good French fries. I am a friend of Chrissy Teigen as well, and I worked many times with ZPZ. We produced the movie, especially when they were working with Anthony Bourdain for CNN and other networks.
Okay. Probably, I don't know. I Google you. I don't think you Google me, but my father wrote a number of books about culinary. Like I have like one in front of me, and his new book is coming up regarding the supplements and the food industry. He's like a nutritionist. What is your take on the eating fries, which some people say would not be so healthy, and supplementing them with maybe herbal remedies, fries with herbs?
Sure. Well, French fries are not bad if you eat in moderation. Obviously, if every day for lunch and dinner you have French fries on your menu, you may have a lot of chances to end up with cholesterol and obesity problems. But eating French fries sometimes it's totally fine, and I actually do that at least once a week, twice a week, in small quantities for fun.
What is so appealing about French fries? It's one of the most popular foods around the world. Everybody, regardless where you come from, just love the way they look, the way they taste, the way like people come back to them. What's so appealing about French fries, and why this kind of we have as humans as evolution when we evolved. I don't think we have in caves French fries, but we fall in love with the French fries when it started to be available to humanity. Like, is there any specific about the process that drive humans to it?
Well, it's food that is, you're right, very universal and that are beloved by all cultures in the world. I think what we like about the French fries, it's the texture, which
Mhm.
is most of the time crunchy, and the fact that inside it's kind of tender or moist, so it's a contrast. And French fries are a bit salty, which is always pleasant to the palate, and they're very easy to pair with different sauce or any kind of food. That's what makes French fries very appealing.
In the preparation for the discussion, I asked you if you can think of maybe a funny story when you was filming a movie, or a sad story, something that will maybe build empathy for the audience and make them want to watch the fries as the movie. Any story come to your mind?
Well, I have to say, um, when I was a kid, and I'm going back to my grandmother who was making French fries on the weekend for the roasted chicken, because in France it's a tradition. You either way have leg of lamb roasted or roasted chicken, and that's a Sunday typical French Sunday meal. And she was making French fries, and I was always in the kitchen supposedly to help her, but I will steal the French fries from the fryer and eat them. And because I had a lot of appetite and I was a big boy for my age, by the time we need the French fries for the table, we were missing maybe a third of it.
Okay, that's a story. It's not in a is it in a movie, or it's like just your personal story?
No, that's my personal
For
story.
okay. So maybe as far as the movie, maybe since we're talking at the as a part of the Tribeca Film Festival and about the movie
Yeah.
Fries, maybe you have a life hack that you shared in the movie that folks should watch and pay attention. Is there like some kind of suggestion as a chef, as a person of uh, who spent life cooking food that you can share with the audience?
I haven't seen the movie,
You
so
haven't seen the movie? Wow.
I'm looking forward to watch it tomorrow at the premiere. So you're lucky because
Mhm.
you have seen it, but myself, I'm
Did,
not aware of
did,
some of
did,
the
you, did,
scenes.
did you get a chance to at least watch the trailer?
I haven't seen anything.
Wow. Okay, but I certainly admire lots of books behind you. I certainly understand. Like nowadays, people just watch and read stuff on the computer. Wow, that
This
that's
is our cookbook library, and we have many French fries recipe in it too.
excellent. Is there any maybe uh, plugin for your restaurant, or for the like a like where people can look up your accomplishments and like follow you, like which media maybe you want to share with the audience? I know you have a quite fancy restaurant with three stars Michelin stars in Manhattan. Is there anything that you want the audience to know, like follow in social media?
Well, Le Bernardin is a New York restaurant, as you know, and
Hmm.
it opened in 1986, and we are four-star New York Times since the opening of the restaurant, which makes us the only one in Manhattan to have that rating. We are three-star Michelin since the Michelin exists in America, and we never lost a star.
Oh,
And
congratulations! That's such an accomplishment.
and we have many other accolades. We are part of the 50 best restaurants in the world, and we are also rated number one by a French organization called La Liste, and that makes Le Bernardin a very beloved restaurant by the public, and makes our restaurant very successful.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm really grateful. I think the movie might be quite success with the people who love food, and maybe that's something that your life you're trying to kind of advance the cause of food and culinary specialty. So thank you so much for your service.
Thank you so much for your interest. I appreciate. Have a great day.
Take care.